Hey everyone, it's Stefanie Garcia, and this is the Art of Becoming series, where we talk all about the journey between where you are right now and where you want to be, and all the stuff that has to happen in between to get you there. If you're ready, let's get started.
Hey everyone, how are you all doing? So I've created this episode because I feel like a lot of people get caught up in the past and they like to use the past as a reason not to move forward. So many of us have made decisions that we don't love. And they've brought up feelings of shame and guilt and embarrassment. Or you've had experiences that shy you away from taking action now. You're using these past experiences to hold yourself back. Now, having experienced this, I know how paralyzing it can be. So that's why I want to talk about it today. It can feel like every time you have an idea or a desire or an opportunity to step forward, it's almost immediately met with a pullback. It's an I want to, but. So it can go something like this. I want to do this thing, but I remember the last time I tried. I want to do this thing, or I want to, but last time they all laughed at me. I want to do this thing, but my family won't support me. Right? Sound familiar? You may have your own version of that, but it's the same concept. It's I want to, but this thing happened, so I can't. So now being aware of the sequence is really important. But the problem lies in when you get to the I can't, and then you don't question it. You get to the I can't, and then you just let it die there. The reason it's a problem is because it becomes a habitual loop. So every time you get an idea, or you have a desire, or you get another opportunity, that habitual pattern starts to kick in. And oftentimes this is actually unconscious. We're not even really aware that we're doing it. Now, when we're younger, we have a tendency to look towards our future with a sense of possibility. As we get older and we have more experience, we can pick up things along the way that weigh us down, and we can become disenchanted. Somewhere along the lines, we move from being future focused and all the possibilities to becoming past focused and holding on to all of the memories of our past hurt. We start to look at our future with less of a sense of possibility. So let me give you a reframe that I hope will help you to move forward. From where you are right now, it's really important to acknowledge all of the experiences of shame and guilt and embarrassment and hurt and lack of support that you've felt. It's also important to acknowledge all the data that you've collected from it, but don't continue to live there. Don't continue to allow those experiences to run your show. Don't continue to make future decisions with those past experiences. When you're making decisions, you want to be making them from where you are towards where you want to be. Nelson Mandela once said, "May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears." And that's what I'm talking about here today. In order to overcome the past and become future focused again, you must acknowledge all the feelings and all that's happened, but you also must acknowledge all the data that you collected from it. You can choose to see your past from the place of the victim, or you can choose to write your story from the place of the hero, from the place of what you've gone through, how you overcame it, and what you've gained along the way. Choose to use your past as a frame of reference, as a vault of wisdom. Let them be moments that have taught you, that you've gained data from. Instead of looking at your future and saying, I can't do this because of ... Look at your future and start to say, from where I am now, with all that I've learned and all these roads traveled, through all that I've experienced and all I've learned not to do, with all that I've gained and all this information gathered, I choose to do this. Choose to come from a place of empowerment based on your past, and choose to take big, bold steps forward towards your future and your dreams. Until next time, everybody, take care. Bye.
Thanks so much for listening. If you'd like, share this episode with a friend. That way we can get it into the ears of people who need it the most. You can also visit my website at theartofbecoming.me. While there, you can go ahead and download my guide, Own That Shit. 3 ways to own who you are, own what you do, and own it out into the world. Thank you again so much for listening, and I'll speak to you soon.